Imagine this. You're standing at the most crucial crossroad of your life right now. What you do next could either keep you drifting or change your entire trajectory with one tiny adjustment. And trust me, I've been where you are, distracted, overwhelmed, spinning in circles. Then one small shift flipped my life upside down. Now, I have a question for you. Do you want to keep drowning in distractions, or do you want to master the one thing that can give you ultimate control? I'm talking about focus. And here's the truth. Focus is your worst enemy when you don't have it. But when you do, it's your secret weapon. So, what's the first thing you do when you wake up? Is it checking your phone? Let me guess. You grab it to turn off the alarm, and before you know it, you're scrolling. Emails, social media, maybe even checking this video while still in bed. We've all been there. It feels normal, right? But here's the problem. You've already lost control, and the day hasn't even started. You see, when you're distracted, your life isn't your own. You're pulled left and right by every notification, every meaningless update, and guess what? You're wasting your most precious resource, time. Time you could use to create, to build, to grow. So, how do we fix this? Stick with me, and I'll show you how a single habit can give you back control over your life. Picture this. You wake up tomorrow morning, but instead of reaching for your phone, you sit up and start your day on your terms. No distractions. What could you accomplish? Imagine, before breakfast, you've already completed the most important task of the day. You're ahead, and the world hasn't even caught up yet. Let me tell you about one habit that changed everything for me. Walking. Yep, simple, right? But I didn't just walk. I measured it. I installed an app to track my daily steps, and suddenly, this simple habit became my anchor. Rain or shine, I never missed a day. And that's when something shifted. I started structuring my day around this one habit, and the results were nothing short of mind-blowing. Now, this isn't about walking. It's about finding your anchor. It could be a morning routine that centers you, or a single task you commit to do no matter what. The key is consistency. When you install a habit, you build a foundation, and from there, everything else falls into place. Think about it. What if you could start today? What if you could pick one small, simple habit that would shift your focus and set the tone for your entire day? It doesn't have to be big. Start small. Maybe it's drinking a glass of water first thing in the morning, or doing 5 minutes of meditation. The goal is to make it easy, something you can do every single day, no excuses. Because once you've got that foundation, you can build on it. You don't need to start with massive goals. Trust me, I've failed more New Year's resolutions than I can count. But here's what worked. I kept it simple. I made my goals achievable, and over time, I added more layers. That's when the real magic happens. It's not about one grand gesture, it's about a series of small daily wins that build momentum. Next, let's talk about stacking those habits. Once I got consistent with walking, I asked myself, how can I use this time better? And suddenly, I realized I could combine it with something else, thinking through my YouTube scripts. I started brainstorming while walking, and this double duty not only kept me productive, but made me feel unstoppable. Maybe for you, it's reviewing your goals while brushing your teeth or listening to an audiobook during your commute. The point is, by linking habits together, you compound their power. Imagine doing 2, 3, even 4 productive things at once without any extra effort. You're not just managing your time, you're owning it. Now here's the game changer, the most powerful technique I've learned in 10 years of personal development. It's something I call the mental dump. My mentor taught me this, and it was like a light bulb going off in my head. Here's how it works. Grab 100 small pieces of paper. I know it sounds excessive, but trust me on this. Sit down for an hour and write down every single thought floating in your mind. Don't filter, don't judge, just let it all out. Whether it's buying a new razor, planning that vacation, launching a new business, or dealing with an unresolved issue, get it down on paper. Why? Because your mind is not meant to be a storage unit. When you hold on to all those random thoughts, you drain your mental energy. The point of this exercise is to declutter your brain, to release that constant buzzing of tasks and ideas that keep you distracted. Once it's all out in front of you, you'll feel a weight lift off your shoulders. And guess what? You'll finally have the mental space to focus on what really matters. Once you've written everything down, start organizing those thoughts. Put them into categories: work, personal life, long-term projects, immediate tasks. Then prioritize. Some things will be urgent, others can wait, and some, well, they might not even matter at all. You'll start seeing patterns, things you've been avoiding, and you'll gain clarity on what really needs your attention. This exercise has been a lifesaver for me. It's helped me cut through the noise and get laser focused on what really actually moves the needle in my life. And you can do it too, starting right now. Let's bring it all together. What would your life look like if you started each day with clarity, if you weren't constantly distracted, if you had a solid habit to ground you and a clear mind to guide you? You'd be unstoppable. So here's the takeaway. Focus isn't your enemy, it's your greatest ally, but only if you claim it, only if you build it through daily deliberate action. Start with one habit, stack it with another, and get all that mental clutter out of your head. You'll be amazed at what you can accomplish when your mind is clear and your focus is sharp. Ready to take the next step? Watch my video, How to Be Different from Others and Why You Should. You're about to discover how standing out can be your superpower. See you there.